Hi, this is Tim with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you guys as promised here. I want to thank you real quick about taking time every day to talk to one of my team members about getting this video over to you. So let's go ahead and get started. And what I've typed in here to Google, I have two Google pages open, Roofing Chicago, Illinois, and then I have one for your specific area within Chicago, Buffalo Grove. And for a specific reason, I've done that. But Chicago is definitely going to be the area that you want to be able to rank for, especially your website, because this is going to have the most amount of search volume, and a lot of these other areas within, including Buffalo Grove, people are going to be searching Chicago when it comes to an overall general area. Now, with that being said, about 75 to 80% of people are going to stick on this first page when choosing a customer. So this is where we want to be able to lie, and it's prime real estate to be able to rank within. Now, there's a few ways that we can actually get on this first page. The first way we're seeing is through Google Ads. The Google guarantees are going to be the best conversion rate wise. So if you needed to do them, this would be the way to go. Overall, generally, I stay away from it unless you're needing customers right here, right now. Long-term ROI, too, not the best option, as you can imagine. Now, overall, the best way to rank is organically, whether that's through Google Business Profile or your website, okay? Now, your website in return is going to be able to rank for any area that your Google Business Profile is not, but also including the area that your Google Business Profile resides as well. So for your Google Business Profile, for your area, you're really only going to be able to rank within Buffalo Grove and maybe some of these little outlying areas as well, but really nowhere else because of the amount of companies that are going to be within your area and really exceeding the area that Google allows you to rank within anyways. So for the area that you're in, you actually are ranked 4th position. So you're almost right within that top 3 when somebody, searches for Buffalo Grove roofing. So you're right on the cusp of breaking through that top 3, which will help you get some more customers in return, okay? So some of the top, the top competitors do have better or more reviews than you, which will obviously help rank them a little bit higher. But there's more other things too, the amount of pictures that they have, making sure everything's filled out 100%, responding to reviews, so on and so forth. So you want to make sure you're doing all those things, okay? And posting new pictures every week of your great work that you guys provide, so on and so forth. Really just keep the business profile lively and up to date. Never go a week without doing something within it, whether that's a new post, new frequently asked questions, new pictures, responding to reviews, so on and so forth. Okay, and that's really going to help boost you within that top 3. Not only that, but keep you there too. Now back to Roofing Chicago, Illinois. For here, you would want to be able to rank your website since you cannot rank your Google Business Profile, okay? So Matthews Roofing is going to be the top competitor when it comes to ranking their website within Chicago. So we can take a look at their website in just a second to kind of maybe learn a couple things, okay? Now, back over to your website. Really great looking website, great looking logo. Overall, other than that, content is going to be king when it comes to ranking a website. So you want to make sure we have a decent amount of content. Normally around 1,500 to 2,000 words of content just on the homepage alone, but that's really going to differ depending upon what place you're in, location, how many keywords are within the area, search volume, and really what is your top competitor doing, which is going to be the biggest stance when it comes to all those different factors. So you have a decent amount of content, probably around 400 to 500 words of content, maybe closer to 400 is what it's going to look like of content just on the homepage. So it may seem low, but let's take a look at what Matthews is doing for their homepage, okay? So starting out content-wise, just do a quick little overview. So not a ton of content either. You guys are probably somewhere within the same boat. Matthews might even have a little bit less than you. So I'd probably keep it with where you're at. So you probably have a decent amount of content for the area to stay, looking organic when it comes to the types of roofing companies that are within Chicago. Now you can also start to look at layout of the website. Do you both have a blog? Looks like you both do. So you're going to be indexing for quite a few keywords within the area too. And I do like this area serve tab. It's always nice as well. You could even, so you do have specific pages for each of these areas. So that's great too. And what you would want to do for these is kind of just how I was doing, for looking at the top competitor in Chicago. You could even look at, Buffalo Grove, right? Let this load. So look how much content is, because you're going to treat these as home pages for themselves. And if you went back over to Buffalo Grove, is your website within here? So it does look like it is not right within Buffalo Grove. That's okay. You can take a look at the top competitor here, their tab, right? And they don't even have much content within here, most likely because there's not going to be many keywords to try and rank for within the area either. Now, with that being said, major thing is look at what the top competitors are doing and try to emulate that as much as possible. Other than that, this is really going to help you out too. So this is a dashboard of numbers I use. It's through a paid program called Aris. And Matthews, I can pull up them and we can look and compare a few things. So right off the bat, you have a DR and a UR rating. So this is strength and trust ratings through Google for your website. You build this strength and trust out through backlinks, which is any clickable text linking one website to another. And those are all held by referring domains. When you build these out, make sure that they are high quality backlinks coming from authoritative referring domains. And by authoritative, I mean they already have high strength and trust ratings within Google. So once you do acquire a backlink from them, it's obviously going to boost credibility back to your website in return. Now with that blog, you are indexing for a few more keywords, as we can tell here. So between 550, almost 58 or 580 keywords, and bringing in just over 120 traffic per month. Okay. You did have some paid traffic too, but I'm a lot more interested in the organic traffic that you're getting. Now, here's the thing. You want to be able to get most of your traffic from what we consider to be buyer intent keywords, people looking for the service you provide within the area that you provide it within, and also people who don't know who you are. Now, people looking up your company name, they obviously already know who you are, so you're going to have them in the bag currently as it sits too. Now, we can look through to see, some of these buyer specific keywords. You have a lot of things regarding tornado. So that's probably within your blog somewhere, talking about a recent tornado or tornadoes in the past that have hit the area. I'm not really seeing any buyer specific keywords right off the bat here that you're even ranking remotely high for within Google. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'm not even really seeing roofing companies near Illinois. That's the only major one I've seen so far, and that's not even a great one to really have either. So let's maybe see what Matthews has so I can kind of show you what I'm looking at or talking about. Now, you can see Matthews' ratings are quite a bit higher. They are rated out of 100, so they may seem low for both of you guys overall. But truly, once you get into the 30s and 40s, you're going to have a pretty powerful website at that point. So Matthews is on the way of building that up. You can see how many backlinks they have, a little bit over 900 compared to the 200 that you guys have. So they put more time and effort into building that out. I also have quite a few more keywords too. So they've put time into building out that blog as well, which is always nice, driving relevant content to the website, which will in return, in this instance, help you rank within the first page for Google as well. And they are bringing 1.4 thousand traffic to the website every month. Okay. And they are ranking for the keywords that I'm talking about that you want to be able to rank for, right? Roofing company Chicago, Chicago roofing contractors in Chicago. And there's a lot of different variations of that same type of search that somebody's looking for a roofer or somebody that does roofing to complete a job, or, any of those different variations. There's roof repair in Chicago, so on and so forth. And you can see just from this first one, roofing company Chicago. This is a specific buyer intent keyword. 350 searches for that per month in your area. Matthews is capturing 130 of those into their website. Now, with this being a buyer intent keyword, and as long as you have your website filled out with some call to actions within it, call to actions kind of being this contact us button there, they're going to be probably converting around the 30% of these range into an actual lead. So people contacting them, from this 130, 30% of that is around 40. So they're probably getting around 40 leads per month just from ranking for this one specific keyword within Chicago. Now you can do that for all of these other ones. So they're probably getting, 100 to 200 leads per month just from being able to rank their website within the top when it comes to these roofing Chicago keywords. So I'm hoping this is going to help you out one way or another. Use this information however you can to grant yourself more leads per month, through digital marketing and internet marketing. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you any way I can. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you soon.